Hello guys, welcome back to Sneakycraft. As you saw in the previous time-lapse, I have built part of the bridge of the Star Destroyer, but I am going to take a break from that for one reason. You see, I don't have Swift Sneak on my pants because I lost that set of armor. And I don't feel so good about that. So it's time to get a the Swift Sneak and possibly an Elytra. That means heading back to the Deep Dark, and I also wanted Skulk to help, like, make the inside of the bridge here look just all that much nicer, you know? Now have it on the roof. It's like because it's a space base, you know? So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the Deep Dark. Okay guys, we have found the next ancient city. And we're here for Swift Sneak.
I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like come close to me. I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be. I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you were clothed in. We could live like royalty.
Okay, I got a little distracted in math, so I don't know if this is. You're so lucky that you didn't. Wow, me. I did not think we'd actually make it to Toadette.
I'm hungry for some donuts, Mama.
At least this is something I'll watch play this game anymore.
Listen, whenever I see food I like, I start getting cravings.
That's exactly where we're not allowed to play
And
this
this is
game.
why I was rich, because I get cravings.
A bit too much. Yeah, that's exactly why we're not allowed to play that mini game. Because every single time we do, we crave donuts.
Like, do you know why
I actually have something I'm gonna try for donuts.
why?
I found a recipe using biscuits to make donuts
That's actually really
in the air fryer.
That definitely is interesting.
You say kiwi strawberry is one of your favorites now? Water enhancers?
Yeah.
Can you get some Arizona ice cream, like the watermelon ones?
No,
And here I played a Bed Wars game because I was so angry, and trust me, this game doesn't end well. And then I returned to the Deep Dark because I'm a genius.
To me, in darkness when there's no more light that you can see, I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like
And now it's time to build the bridge of the Star Destroyer. Alright guys, now that we got the bridge to the Star Destroyer, well, mostly done, we're going to start working on the security system. Which is going to include key cards, like these ones I have in my hand. And possibly entity cramming and alarms and other stuff. So, let's get to it. Okay, guys, it may look a little ugly, but this is the first part of the security system. So I got the alarms done, as you saw in the time lapse or whatever. This lovely staircase. I'm going to show you how it works. So it's 1x2 hole. And I overlooked. But basically, a skulk sensor will hear you step on this pressure pad and will turn on the alarms here. You're probably wondering, it's just a pressure pad, they can mine it. No, the skulk sensor would still hear you mine it, and if you put wool right where the skulk sensor is, you can't walk by. So, like, yeah. And as you can tell, it's a very annoying alarm, so, like, that should be reason enough not to try to steal my stuff. But here's the thing, I can't listen to this all day, and I can't have people turning off the alarms when they want to, so I made a key card. Just put it in this chest, which uses an item sorter. And it filters it out and turns off the alarm. And of course it makes a sound when you take the key card out, but you know, that was an extra added feature I didn't know I had. Anyway, so you're probably wondering what this piston is for. Is because, as you can see, comparator runs into this chest here, which means anything in this chest will activate this redstone line, which is what turns off the sound system. Now, the problem with that is that means anyone could just place any item in that chest, therefore turning off the system and, you know, basically hacking it to do it. So what I did was I made it to where a piston pushes the black stone down whenever there's nothing in the chest, to where you have to use this top chest, which will only accept the key cards. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, they could just mine the black stone. Well, if you guys aren't aware of the rules on Sneakycraft, that is known as griefing and is a bannable offense. So, no, they can't. They can't mine any of the security system, because that would be too risky. If you're trying to steal somebody's stuff, would you be willing to get banned for it? I think not, because that defeats the purpose of, you know, having the stuff in the first place. So, no, they cannot. They're not allowed to grief it. Just like this pressure plate. Yeah, sure, there's probably some fanciful way you could probably find a way to mine it, but once again, that would be griefing. Therefore, a bannable offense. So, now that you've seen that, we are gonna finish this off and make it just look prettier before we get to the next part of this thingy. Alrighty, we have finally, after 4 hours of getting almost nothing done, we finally finished the security system for the bridge. So, as you can see, you can't go in because there's a block blocking it, and you know, you don't want to grief, so you just try to walk and see if the pressure out. You set the alarm off, and then, yeah, this thing doesn't shut up. So you put the key card in, then go down here, retrieve key card.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hi. So, now that you've used the key card, which you have to use anyway, it doesn't matter if the alarm is on or not, you have to use the key card to open this. You have a button. If you press that button, it makes it to where the skulk sensor cannot hear you. No matter how many times I hit this pressure plate, it'll never hear me. And you walk, walk, walk. Then you go across this pressure plate. And then up the elevator. Up the elevator. Then you're at the top. And then, to go down, you just use this bubble elevator. You're at the bottom. And as you can see, it locks itself back up when it's done, so you can't press the button or go through. And the system is back on again. So. That's the security system in a nutshell. Now, time for the time lapse where we pretty up this whole entire build and hopefully just finish it off. Just end the Star Destroyer saga. Guys, we have finished the Super Galactic Imperial Star Suns Destroyer. So, I'm going to give you a little rundown of the whole place, because it's finally done, and that's so exciting. So, the first place we're going to go to is the storage system. Now, actually I said the storage system, but the nether portal first. Back here is where we were like a few episodes ago. Like 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes ago. This barely existed, right? There's barely an outline for this place. Over here are extra input chests if you need to like dump a whole chest monster into the storage system. Just remember, if it doesn't sort into the storage system, it could be put in miscellaneous or terminated. So there's that. And then we have the storage system, which has over 128 different places for items to be sorted. I think it sorts like 123, 124, 125, 126, something in the 120 amounts of different items, which has redstone components over here going into wood types and so on. Also, it's big enough to elytra there and back. This place is massive. Most places in here you can use your elytra safely. Most. So, don't mind that, just like my symmetry. Anyway. Then we got the sheep farm, which you've also seen in an earlier video, which also included the lore bit of me getting the lore version of me getting yeeted by Balthazar. And down here is where you'll get the sheep farm chests where you can grab the actual wool. Right? Continue along this path. We have nature, which is a callback to the first Star Destroyer, which had plenty of nature in it. But this one just feels more right to have the nature here. It just looks way nicer than when I did it before. And just normal Minecraft tree, because, yeah, who couldn't like the OG Minecraft tree? What in the... What the... That exists. I don't know why, but okay. That's also got a wall to keep it from leaking in here, because, you know, you don't want dirt all over. We got the porthole, which is how you get out, and the glow lichen, which has successfully spawn-proofed this area. Now, oh, I forgot to show you the sheep pen. The important part, where I got all the sheep for the sheep farm and where all the sheep will be replaced. Sometimes, though, you may find resident ocelots up here in this Super Galactic Imperial Star Suns Destroyer. Don't mind that hole. There's chests in there that I have to pull out. That will not be a permanent thing. But yeah, sometimes you'll just see ocelots around here. We used to have an ocelot called Boris Johnson here. He fled to the jungle for unknown reasons. I don't know why. I was very sad. And if we continue down this path, you'll notice, and I'm going to light you down there for quickness, there's a massive oak tree, which generated some on the outside that I had to clean up, but that's easy. Get here, which is just that. More nature, and As you can see, we're going to get down there real quick. It leads to the area, the docking bay. It leads to the docking bay, which is full of TIE fighters, which I feel like I did very good TIE fighter design for small TIE fighters. I honestly think this is a very good design for tiny TIE fighters that, like, you could just put a wolf in or something. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal TIE fighters in here. Then we have Palpatine's Sith Star Cruiser, you know, like the Jedi Star Cruisers, but a Sith version because I felt like it, honestly. And I wanted a different kind of ship in here that's not a bunch of these, since my version of Palpatine, the Monica Palpatine, is different from the Palpatine from the movies for obvious reasons. Anyway, I also like how sleek this design kind of is. More so on the front. I mean, the landing gear kind of ruins it a bit for me, but, like, it's necessary. Well, the front landing gear, the back is fine. But, like, I just like the design. It's got the nice thruster on the back. You notice there's this one made of quartz over here. That is Mr. Ghost / the Apprentice's starfighter that Monica Palpatine had made specifically for the Apprentice. So, there's that. Then we go over here, which is just like another area with more nature, as it turns out. Probably should bone meal more of it. Still got grass that needs to grow, but overall, it's very good. And up here is where things start getting lit. And I'll show off many things. Now, earlier you saw the storage, not the storage system, the security system, which means you need a key card to get up to the bridge of the Star Destroyer, which you've already seen. But I'm gonna tell you about these things real quick. So that I'll show a bit in a second. This is a warning system. So for lore reasons, you know, we have the seismic center, and it has it detects for vibrations under the ground, you know, all the seismic activity or whatever. And if it detects something moving, basically a system, when it detects something moving there, it's gonna warn us that we need to check it. So, like, if there's, like, an earthquake or something coming out of the ground, the seismic center, of course, is there to detect that. And if it's something real, if it's, like, an earthquake or something else, it will send us a warning here, and they'll make these flash to go check the computers there to make sure nothing bad's happening. Right now, we seem to be pretty safe. That we'll get to in a second. It's also a screen. Oh, yeah, see? There we go. Probably means that the wizard should check the seismic center since, Monica isn't, Palpatine ain't, in this dimension at the moment. Palpatine has other matters to sort. Okay. So then up here, we have the security system for the bridge of the Star Destroyer. I'm gonna just jump over the railings because that's totally safe. Over here is how we're gonna get up to the bridge. Just let me put in my key card because only I'm allowed in there. And it makes a little noise when I do it. And when I take the key card out, so. Yeah, you're not getting in the bridge of this thing without somebody within the area knowing. And then push the button. Can walk in safely. Then go up the water elevator. And up here is the bridge of the Star Destroyer, which is where I'm basically going to put all my stuff, like my armor, which isn't over here, like my armor stands, everything. And yeah, and then we can view the wizard's tower from here. And these are a bunch of computers and like the servers and the, you know, all the stuff that's used to run the place. Like all the data is stored in here. So you gotta be very careful with these. And as you can see, the roof is very sculked up. Very lovely. Then we have the exit elevator down here. Which leads us here. More nature. This still needs to grow. There's some coarse dirt to break up the grass, which I ditched later for that. And then you're probably wondering what this big screen is. Well, this is for warning people down here that somebody's trying to get in the bridge of the Star Destroyer. So you like see this is like a miniature outline of a Star Destroyer with the redstone lamp representing, you know, the glass on the bridge, you know, the red glass. So if we go up here and we activate the storage system, we'll go down here and see it flashes, which tells people that it's under attack. It's got a weird flashing pattern. But yeah, that's basically it for this. Just let me turn off the storage system. That's basically it for that. So I think next I'm gonna work on the Penrose ring. I'll see you guys after the time lapse.
You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. From underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes,
Was gonna finish the Penrose ring in just one time-lapse go, but I ran out of the stone I need for this segment and the 2 segments after, so yeah, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, I have more stone, and now we can hopefully finish these sections of the Penrose ring, because it's a ring. That's all it's supposed to be, is just one nice little ring.
lay back and take your socks and shoes right off. That natural light is so damn polite, can make you feel just like you were young again. Standing underneath the rows of trees, I can see where the ocean meets the sky. Under our clothes, a fire grows. We are ready for this life of running wild. We're running wild. Underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. Shining forward, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild. Shining forward, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild.
Alrighty guys, we have finished the Penrose ring. And there's a creeper on a black hole, which makes total sense, and I'm glad that didn't explode. And there's spiders on a black hole, which makes total sense. Yeah, apparently, we're just gonna pretend that... How's Penrose ring supposed to work if there's just holes in it? Anyway, I've basically finished these up, which is good, because now we have more things we can cross off the checklist, the to-do list, I mean. First, I gotta find some stuff. So, is it in here? No. I just checked that one. Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Is it in here? No. Okay, it's gotta be up here then, right? Oh, no mobs spawning up here for once. Beautiful. No? No? Is there no green dot? Oh. Well. Okay, there we go. No, put the frog light in there. Now I just need to find some glow squid stuff. Whatever. I'll do the glow squid part later, when you guys don't have to wait for me to find stuff. So, we're gonna come down here. And Penrose ring done. And my capital ship's done. To be fair though, that's like his third or fourth to-do list, so I'm the one behind. That being said, the gas farm was done years ago. Just like, what? What? This should have been done like 20 million episodes ago. This was supposed to be done like 20 million episodes ago. That was done. Like, all of these have been done recently. Those were supposed to be done like forever ago. But recently, we have been more like building farms or doing lore focused episodes, so I haven't really been building, other than the stronghold recently, I haven't really been building too much. But today I feel like we knocked a lot of stuff out, and I just want to go... Ooh, there's TIE fighters right there. This TIE fighter should definitely get out first, because if this one tries, it could just knock the other one. I hope they don't mind TIE fighters being next to the commune, but like... We're just gonna ignore that. I want to go in here for like the final part of the video. Just look at this place. Like, the Penrose ring is cool and all, but this place, like, I got trees, I got all of this. Something that warns me to check the seismic area, part of the security system, all these pathways. Like, I don't even mind that, like, if you look here, like, this area is empty, but like, I feel like that's a good thing, so you can just like step back and look at these things. And like, just the layers of the build. Like, you got up here, you've got down there, like, there's so many places to just sit around. Like, if we wanted to do a server event, we could just have fun doing it here. Oh. Well, if this was a lore bit, I would need to check the seismic center. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry that this video took an extra week to get out, but the week before that was kind of just a bad week for me. So, oh, what the heck? So, yeah. Oh, it's doing a weird pattern. Anyway, I'll see you guys next episode, you know, where we're gonna start some new projects because we finally finished all of our current projects, okay? And I've got 2 big projects planned that I think you guys are gonna love, that are definitely gonna take several episodes. Like, they're huge, okay? But that's for another time. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, you've probably liked the content at least a little bit, so please like the video, subscribe, check out Superhoy13's channel. Sneakycraft would not be possible without him. Make sure to check out FNAF Fan 356 as well, because I heard the Sneakycraft video may or may not be coming out soon. I have inside sources, you know. And both of their channels are linked in the description. So, with that, I will see you guys in the next Sneakycraft. Hope you enjoyed.
Ah, so Palpatine isn't here. Making this free for use. Huh. It says there's 1,000 Star Destroyers hooked up to this command center. You know what? The process has been going a little slow recently. System is too easy to hack for me. He's connected. I've been connected way too well to the Empire's databases now. Send all 1,000 Star Destroyers to the Nether roof and then annihilate the Goddess Ninja. I want nothing left. Nothing. All 1,000. Need to blast her. And we will begin the end.